ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ। ਸੋਰਠ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਪੰਜਵਾ। ਗੁਰਪੂਰੈ ਚਰਣੀ ਲਾਇਆ, ਹਰ ਸੰਗ ਸਹਾਈ ਪਾਇਆ। ਜਹ ਜਾਈਐ ਤਹਾਂ ਸੁਹੇਲੇ, ਕਰ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਮੇਲੇ। ਗੁਰਪੂਰੈ ਚਰਣੀ ਲਾਇਆ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਪਤਿਤ ਪਾਵਨ ਭਗਤ ਵਛਲ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਨਿਧਾਨ, ਚਾਵਰ ਛਤਰ ਤਖਤ ਦੇ ਮਾਲਕ ਧੰਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਪਾਵਨ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਹਜ਼ੂਰੀ ਅੰਦਰ ਜੁੜ ਮਿਲ ਬੈਠੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ। We are all very blessed to be sat in the sanctuary of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. And Satguru Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, as I just described in Punjabi, are patat pavan. They are those that take people who are papis, who are patat, who are away from the path of becoming one with God. They make them pavan. Pavan, if you have pavitr, if you are like pavitr or pavan, that means that you are pure, you become pure. Patat pavan, pagat vachal. They are the ones that give us that bhakti, kripa nidahan. They are the treasure of, they hold the treasures of the blessings to become one with Akal Purkh Vaheguru, because they are Akal Purkh Vaheguru. And they are Chavar Shatar Takht de Malik. As we can see, Sadguru Sahib Ji is sat underneath, they are sat on their takht, and they have a Chaur Sahib going over them. And they are also always have a canopy, a Chandoa Sahib. That is the description that we give to Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. And this morning, we were blessed on the first Amrit Vela of this camp, that Sadguru Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj came from their Sukh Asan Asthan. Sometimes we refer to it as Sachkhand. And Sadguru Sahib Ji came to their Singhasan, and they blessed us with this first Hukamnama for the first Amrit Vela. So yesterday we came, Sadguru Sahib Ji gave us the first teaching for this camp. And then you could take it that this is the teaching for today, and we can also take it, this is a continuing teaching throughout the camp that Sadguru Sahib Ji is giving us. And even we would have seen this morning as Sadguru Sahib Ji came, they still had a chawar, a shatar, and they came to their takht. As we brought Sadguru Sahib Ji, or Sadguru Sahib Ji came, this morning, there was Gursikhs doing Chaurdi Seva, there was someone holding a shatar. So wherever Sadguru Sahib Ji goes, whether they are traveling, whether they are on their Singhasan or their Sukhasan, they are always Chawar Shatar Takht de Malik. And Sadguru Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj this morning are giving us a blessing for today, for this camp. And we need to contemplate on this. And this, through this Shabad, if we contemplate and implement it, this Shabad could describe us if we do certain things, and Sadguru Sahib Ji describes those certain things. And as we go through this, we will also look to how previous Gursikhs, or they came as Gursikhs, who were away from the path, how they came and became one with the Guru. So Sadguru Sahib Ji is blessing us in this following way.
Satnam Sri Vaheguru Sahib Ji. Sorat Mahalla Panjava.
So Sadguru Sri Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji Maharaj, Mahalla Panjava. Mahalla means Swaroop, meaning form, or it also means king, Padshah. So Sorat Mahalla Panjava. Sorat is a Ragani. Now if we read Ragmala, in there we will realize that Sorat is a Ragani. Now some people say we shouldn't read Ragmala. And if we don't read Ragmala, we wouldn't know that, so we'd think that Sorat is a masculine Rag. But it's actually a feminine Rag, because the way that the Rags are set up, you have one Rag that has 5 Istriyan, and then they have 8 children. And that is how the Rags are made up, to make 84 Rags. So if we don't read Ragmala, we would never know that Sorat is a Ragani. So Satguru Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji Maharaj is blessing us in Sorat Ragani, Mahalla Panjava, the 5th form, Jo Shaheedan de Sartaj. They are known as the crown jewel of all the Shaheeds, because Sri Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji started the parampara of giving Shaheedi, giving sacrifice for righteousness in this our panth in the house of Guru Nanak Dev Sahib Ji. And Sadhguru Sahib Ji, this Shabad, when it was originally uttaraned, was Sadhguru Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji wrote a number of Rakhya de Shabad when Prithi Chand was trying to kill the Sahibjada of Sri Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji, Sri Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji, when they came to this world. The reason for that was he was jealous that he did not get the Gurta Gaddi from Sri Guru Ram Das Sahib. And from that time, he had vair with the Guru Kar that he didn't get it, and he was known as a Meena. And to this day, in the Khalsa Panth, we are not to do Visa with anyone who is a Meena, who is Baro Mitha, Andro, they have something else. And when they've tried many ways to kill Sri Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji in their Bal Avastha, Sadhguru Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji, as Akal Purakh Waheguru, now they were Akal Purakh Waheguru themselves, but to teach us, they would always, all the Gurus, everything they did was for us as a teaching, as humans, as what we should do when we get problems in our life. And as those problems were going away, when they went from Vadali Sahib, then they went to Amritsar Sahib, Sadhguru Sahib Ji Achar, and Sadhguru Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji is blessing us with that Shabad. Now what is our problem? Our problem is that we are stuck in the 8.4 million life forms. We've got this human life form. How can we break out of that? That is what Sadhguru Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji is describing in today's Shabad.
Gurupura Charani Laya.
And Sadhguru Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji is saying that the true Guru, Gurupura, that true Guru who is Akal Purakh Waheguru themselves, or they would be referring to the true Guru, Guru Ram Das Sahib Ji. For us, Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, all the Gurus, the 10 Gurus, Akal Purakh Waheguru, Gurupura Charani Laya, that the true Guru has allowed us to join with their charan. And their charan, literally, if we took an English translation, would be feet, the lotus feet of the Guru. They have joined us, Guru Pura Charni Laya, that they have kept us in their saran. That's what Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji is saying. Now, if we refer to ourselves, we are here at this camp, we are born as Gursikhs. Sadhguru Sahib Ji has blessed us to be in Sangat today, and if we are in Sangat today, we must have been, or we must go to Sangat, even if it's once a week, once a month. The Guru has still blessed us. Wherever we are on our path, the Guru has blessed us with that charan. Guru Pura Charni Laya, that the true Guru, Akal Purakh Waheguru, Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, has allowed us to join with that charan.
Har Sang Sahai Paya.
And then Har Sang, Hari Akal Purakh Waheguru. Now Har here means Harya Parya Karnwala. So that is a description of God. That God allows all to blossom, allows all to flourish. Har Sang Sahai Paya. That Akal Purakh Waheguru, the true Guru themselves, Sang Sahai Paya, that they are with us all the time. They have become our companion. So they are always with us. They are forever with us. That is what Sri Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji was saying. They were saying whether we are Vadali Sahib or we are Amritsar Sahib, wherever we are, no dukh, nothing can come and touch us because we have adjoined with the true Guru. In that same way, if we adjoin with the true Guru, nothing can come to us, nothing can try and defeat us. In that same way, Guru Amar Das Sahib Ji, we know, many of us will know the Sakhi of how they were actually a Nigura. They did not have a Guru. And for many years, they weren't even bothered about achieving to get to a Guru. Then they got to an older age and they thought, I need to start to look for a Guru. And they, or not even at that point, they just wanted something because they finished their housework, their children started to look after that. They started to go to Ganga twice a year for about 11 years. And on one day back, they met a sadhu, and the sadhu said, you're a very learned person. Who is your Guru? And they said, I don't have a Guru. And as the Sakhi goes, they heard Gurbani of Sri Guru Nanak Dev Sahib Ji, where they are describing how a person gets clean on the inside. And they said to the Bibi Amroji, who was reading that Shabad, that whose Gurbani is this? And they said that this is the Bani of Guru Nanak Dev Sahib Ji. And they said, I want to meet this Guru. And they said, they are no longer in this world in their physical form, but their Jot is in Sri Guru Angad Dev Sahib Ji. And they went to Khadur Sahib, and they did great seva, and then they were blessed with the charan of Guru Sahib Ji. In that same way, if we do the seva of Sadhguru Sahib Ji, they will be with us all the time. Har Sang Sahai Paya. That if we come to the charan of the true Guru, that Guru will be with us forever. And then wherever we go, wherever we go, within this world, in any of our problems, wherever we go, they will be with us forever. Wherever we go, and jaya, in this world and in the afterlife, we will be sohele, we will be soke, we will be at peace, because we would have joined with Akal Purakh Waheguru. If God is with us at all times, then what is there to worry about? Now, as a human on this earth, or any G on this earth, our ultimate aim is to make our Atma one with Paramatma. If you want English words, our soul to join back into God. Now, that is our ultimate aim. If Akal Purakh Waheguru can be sang with us all the time, can be sahayak all the time, can be with us all the time, then that's all we're after. And the way to do that is to come to the charan of the Pura Guru. And then we will be soke in this life, in the afterlives, wherever we go.
ਕਰ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਮੇਲੇ
And then Sadhguru Sahib Ji is saying that kirpa karke, Prabhu Akal Purakh Waheguru ne apne aap de naal mila ditta. So Akal Purakh Waheguru has adjoined us, or adjoined, Sadhguru is describing themselves with themselves. So that Atma of that Jeev, like us, if we come to the charan of the true Guru, we are one Atma that is separate. Just like if you have an ocean, you take some water out, that water is then separate. Its aim is to join again. If you look how water goes through rivers, streams, lakes, and it eventually goes and meets with oceans. In that same way, that is us. We are that water trying to meet with that ocean. And that ocean is Akal Purakh Waheguru. Now, as that water travels down, there will be many things that are covered. It might start to dry up at points. It might have to go through hills, up and down hills, and it always tries to find its way down. In that same way, we should stick to our maqsad on this world, our purpose of coming, and that is to join with God. So that should be what we're always thinking about. And then Akal Purakh Waheguru, if we come to the true Guru, Kar Kirpa Prabh Mele, then Akal Purakh Waheguru, Sadhguru Sahib Ji will mala us with themselves, by themselves. We will not have to do anything, and they will just become, we will become one with Akal Purakh Waheguru. And then they go on. Now they're going to go on to say the state of that person who is able to become one. And Sadhguru Sahib Ji is going to describe that in the next panktiyan.
ਹਰ ਗੁਣ ਗਾਵਹੁ ਸਦਾ ਸੁਭਾਈ
And how do we become one with God? How do we know that God is with us all the time? Har gun gavahu sada subhahi. That sote sid, sabhavaki, that you start to recite the name of Akal Purakh Waheguru. Supai. That means you just do it automatically. Now if we think of ourselves, or if I think of myself, if I wanted to jap naam or do part, I would have to think of it. I'll sit down, I may do a little bit, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever it is. But those that have become one with Akal Purakh Waheguru, that have attained that, what are they like? They sing the praises of Akal Purakh Waheguru all the time. Sute Sid. With whatever they do, whether they are asleep, whether they are awake, whatever they do, they are japping that naam. And how is that? Now, if we think about actually reciting naam, there's different stages, if you want to describe it as that, are different ways of doing it. Now, the first one is Bekri Bani, that we recite it. We say when we are doing jap, we recite it. So I am talking now, my voice is being projected, words are coming out of my mouth. Now that is Bekri Bani. So I'm just doing it upro. And then if you take it further, as you start to do more jap, you'll get Madhma Bani. And you can all probably do that where it's kind of in your throat. You can't hear anything. If you're sat next to someone, they cannot hear you recite that Simran or whatever you are doing. They cannot hear that, but you can hear it yourself. And then you have Pasanti Bani, which is in your hirda. And your hirda is sometimes described around just below your heart. Around that area, you can start to hear that jap. So if we concentrate on that jap, of that singing of the name of Akal Purakh Waheguru, that will sote sid. From there you will start to hear it, but it may not be forever. It may come and go. And then further to that, there's Parabani or Parajap. That is from your Nabi. Your Nabi is around where your belly button is. And from there, that jap starts to come. So as a Gursik goes through their Jivan and starts to become closer to having Akal Purakh Waheguru with them all the time, the jap will start to chal from the tuni, from their belly button area. And then further to that is when we get the avastha of a true Gurmukh, of a true Gursik, Gurmukh Rom Hartyave, that when Sote Sid, Har Gun Gavahu Sada Supahai, that wherever we are, whatever we're doing, with every single Rom, with every single pore on our body, that Gursikh, that true Gursikh that is one with Akal Purkh Vaheguru, that has truly met the true Guru, that has attained Har Akal Purkh Vaheguru with them at all times, they are constantly, whatever they do, they are singing the praises of Akal Purkh Vaheguru. Or if we take Supai, to mean Prem de naal pae, Prem set. So they do it with love. So even if we are not singing constantly yet, we should try to do it with love. We need to build love with the true Guru. If we build love with the true Guru, if we build that relationship, then they themselves will allow us to meet with them. And if we start to sing the praises with love, then what also happens?
ਮਨ ਚਿੰਦੇ ਸਗਲੇ ਫਲ ਪਾਵਹੋ ਜੀਅ ਕੈ ਸੰਗ ਸਹਾਈ
Man chinde sagale phal pavaho. That whatever in our mind, whatever we want, man chinde sagale phal pavaho, whatever we ask for, that comes to fruit, that we get that phal. Whatever we want, that becomes fruitful. We get whatever we want. Whatever is in our mind, that we get. So whether that is lok dasok, if we start to jap naam of Akal Purkh Vaheguru with anything in our mind, if we just want to have a peaceful life, a nice life, have some money, materialistic stuff, Sadhguru Sahib, you will give us that. Man chinde sagale phal pavaho. They will give us whatever we ask for. But what should we be asking for? We should be asking for, Sadhguru Sahib has already told us, we should be asking for the charan of the true Guru. Now, Sri Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj, the 10th king, the 10th form of Guru Nanak Dev Sahib Ji on this earth, what did they need? They were Akal Purkh Vaheguru. They needed nothing in this world. They didn't need anything. But if we look to the Jivan of Sri Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji, what is the one thing that they got down on their knee and asked for? What is the one thing that they begged for whilst they were on this earth? It's only one thing that Sri Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji asked for. And they asked for Amrit Didat from the Panj Pyare. After they blessed the Panj Pyare with Amrit Didat after taking their seats, after taking their heads, they then asked for Amrit Didat themselves. That is the only thing that Sadhguru Sahib Ji asked for. And they got down and begged the Panj Pyare. Now us, ourselves, if we are not Amritari, then we should be begging for that so we can become true disciples of the Guru. If we are, then what Amrit should we be asking for? We should be asking for that Amrit so we are Haraguna Gavo Sada Supai, that we are always reciting the name of Akal Purkh Vaheguru, so that Amrit Varkha comes from within us. Just like if you get a nalka in India, before the water comes out, you put water in. So if we've had that water put into us, if we're taking the metaphor of water, that Amrit put into us, then we need that Amrit to come back out of us, and that comes by japping Naam with Prem. So Sadhguru Sahib Ji is saying, whatever we ask for, we will get. Now we need to decide over these days at the camp, what are we going to ask for? What have we come for? Now we are all at different points in our lives, at different points in our Sikhi, and different points in everything. We shouldn't look to others, we should try to reflect over these days, and all the Sevadars try to do the same. That where are we and what are we asking for? What do we need next on this journey? If we need a little bit of dunyavi sukh, Maharaj is saying we'll give that. But if we really want the true sukh, if we ask for the charan of the Guru, all of those other things that we might think we need, that our mind, our intellect makes us think we need, we don't actually need them, we just want them. What we actually need is the charan of the true Guru. And if we get the charan of the true Guru, we will never need anything ever again. Man chinde sagale phal pavaho ji ka sang sahai. And then jiya de naal or jiya de vich sang sahai. That Akal Purkh Vaheguru is always with their jeeves, always with their people, those that jap the naam, those that ask for the charan. They don't ask for anything else. Raj na chahu mukt na chahu man preet charan kamalare. That all they ask for is the love of the charan of Sadhguru Sahib Ji's. They don't ask for Raj. Now in Raj, we might not be asking to be kings, but we might want materialistic things. What does a Raja have? A Raja, a king, has a lot of materialism. We may want that. Mukta na chaun. We don't even, Sadhguru Sahib Ji is saying, we don't even want to ask for any types of muktiyan. The 4 different types of muktiyan. Baikunthiyan. We don't want them. What do we want? Manapreet charan kamalari. That's what we should be asking for. And then Sadhguru Sahib Ji will be sahayak all the time. Sadhguru Sahib Ji, Sri Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji is saying Rahau di Pankti. We should stop, pause and reflect on this. And if we reflect on it and implement it into our lives, then we will be taken to Rahau, that place of Takao, of becoming one, that place of Sachkhand.
Narayana Prana Adhara.
Narayan is the description of God. And we can take it to mean Na-rain. Rain means night. That agyanta rupi night. So just like on a night, it goes dark and we can't see as we walk about, or it's very difficult to see. In that same way, someone who has got agyanta, that has not got knowledge of Akal Purkh Vaheguru, is agyan. But Sadhguru Sahib Ji here is describing Akal Purkh Vaheguru, who never has that avidya rupi raat. They are gyan, they are that knowledge. So they never have any element of not knowing. So if we think, well, does Sadhguru Sahib Ji really understand what I'm thinking? Does Sadhguru Sahib Ji really understand my situation? Sadhguru Sahib Ji is describing them here, describing themselves, describing God as Narayan, that they have no avidya rupi raat, that they know everything. Narayan, Prana Adhara, that they are Prana, the Asra. So we are all breathing. How do we take these breaths? We take these breaths because Akal Purkh Vaheguru, Prana Adhara, is allowing us to. If Akal Purkh Vaheguru pulled their Shakti, their Jot out of us, our bodies would stop breathing. It doesn't matter how many doctors we call or what we do, we would stop breathing. Our pran, our breaths are only coming at the asra, at the support of Akal Purkh Vaheguru.
Hum Sant Jana Re Nara.
And we are asking for or begging for the rain, the charan or the saran of the Sants. And what is a Sant? Jinna saas girasana bisre har nama man mant. Tan se sei nanaka puran soi Sant. Now many people these days say that there's no such thing as a Sant. That Sadhguru Sahib Ji is a Sant. Yes, we could describe Sadhguru Sahib Ji as a Sant. But there are Sants. So Sadhguru Sahib Ji describes it many times. That a Sant is that person who is already reciting the name of Akal Purkh Vaheguru all the time. Sadhguru Sahib Ji is saying we should ask for their Sangat. We should ask for their Saran. And then Sadhguru Sahib Ji allows those patats, the people who are away, that have gone away from the path, those people who have done maybe paps, and that is all of us in a sense. We've all may be away in some way, shape or form. Some of us may not be. Some of you may be one with Akal Purkh Vaheguru. We never know. But in some way, shape or form, we can come closer. We are still far away. Patat puneet kar line. That Sadhguru Sahib Ji ne ape hi puneet kar ditta. They themselves have made us pavitr. They themselves have allowed us to join with themselves. And kirpa karke Sadhguru Sahib Ji ne hari da jas ditta. Or we should be asking for that. Kar kirpa har jas dine. That they have given us the jas, the ability to sing the praises of Akal Purkh Vaheguru. And Sadhguru Guru Akal Purkh Vaheguru Par Brahm Kare Pratapala, that they protect us, Kare Pratapala. They protect us in this world, and Pratapala Pu Narka da Vicho. They also save us from Nark, so we don't have to go to Narka. And then they are forever with those Jis, those people who recite the name. Sadhguru Sahib Ji is always with them. Now, in this Shabad, already about 3 times, Sadhguru Sahib Ji has said that they are with those, they are always with those who recite the name of Akal Purkh Vaheguru. So if we want to take a teaching here, Sadhguru Sahib Ji keeps saying that if you want their support, if you want them with you, you need to recite the name of Akal Purkh Vaheguru. And how much should we sing it? Har din rain, day and night, kirtan gaiye. We should be reciting or trying to recite that name din rain all the time, 24/7. And then what happens if we do recite that bahar na juni paiye? That we will not have to come into the 8.4 million lives again and again. Now, in this world, we have many different types of fear. And it's said that there's 7 different types of fear that a person has. But in a way, the biggest fear that we have is of death, because we feel that it's the unknown. Humans naturally are scared of death, or any animal is scared of death because they do not know. We cannot remember being in that place, in that situation. But Sadhguru Sahib Ji is saying that if we recite the Naam of Akal Purkh Waheguru Bahud Na Junni Paiye, that we will not have to come again, that we will die that Sohela, that Sokha, that peaceful death, in that our physical body will die, but our Jot, our Atma will become one with Paramatma.
ਜਿਸ ਦੇਵੈ ਪੁਰਖ ਵਿਧਾਤਾ
And upon those, that Purkh Roop Akal Purkh Waheguru, Bidata. Bidata means karma ansar fal den wala. So that Akal Purkh Waheguru, who gives us our dues according to our karma, according to our actions that we've done in this life, that we've done in previous lives. Akal Purkh Waheguru gives us what we are due. And what do they give to those that try to come on this path? Those who have Shubh Karma, those who do Seva, those who do Simran, those who come to the sanctuary. What does Sadhguru Sahib Ji give them?
ਹਰ ਰਸ ਤਿਨ ਹੀ ਜਾਤਾ
Only those are given the name of Akal Purkh Waheguru, and only those then realize Hararas Tinhi Jata. Upon those that Akal Purkh Waheguru has given that ability, only those realize the true meaning, the true essence, the true blessings of Naam. And it's described as if you get someone who cannot talk, you give them something very sweet, something like God, they may taste it, but if you ask them to describe how sweet that is, they are not able to do that. In that same way, until we are able to experience that Naam Ras, we are not, even if we do, once we experience it, we will realize it. And once we realize it, we will not be able to describe it. That's what Sadhguru Sahib Ji tells us.
ਜਮ ਕੰਕਰ ਨੇੜ ਨਾ ਆਇਆ
And then the Jamkankar, the angels of death, Ajrail, Jamrail, there's different types or different names given to different Jamdoots. And it said that there's 5 different types of Jamdoot or 5 different Jamdoot. They cannot come near us. Jamkankar neda na aya. Those are not able to come near us because we are one. Akal Purkh Waheguru said that they will be har sang sahai paya. They will be with us at all times. If God is with us, what other worries do we have? We have no worries. Nobody can come near us. Nobody can touch us, even if it's the angels of death, if Akal Purkh Waheguru is with us.
ਸੁਖ ਨਾਨਕ ਸਰਣੀ ਪਾਇਆ
And then Sadhguru, Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji is saying that this is the sukh, this is the peace that I have realized by coming to the sanctuary of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. This is the sukh that I have realized by coming to the sanctuary. By coming to the sanctuary and becoming one with the true Guru, these are the blessings that we get. These are the blessings that we can all attain during this camp if we come to the sanctuary and have in our minds that we want to be freed. Now, we may have come with our problems, things on our mind. If we leave all of those in the sanctuary of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, they will allow us to take away Naam Didat if we come and ask for it. If we come and ask for other things, they will give us that as well. But it's all about what we want. If we want that, if we are going to jap Naam and we want that ras, if we want that experience of Akal Purkh Waheguru, then we will get it. We just need to come with that true Sharda and to be able to want it. Now, if we do come and ask, Sadhguru Sahib Ji has described how they will allow us to join with their charan, how they will allow us to jap that Naam all the time and experience that bliss. So this is the blessing that Sadhguru Sahib Ji gave us this morning when they came and they came to their Singhasan and they were Prakash. And they gave us this blessing, this teaching for today. So Sadhguru Sahib Ji, if they bless us all, we do a benti to them, that they allow us all to experience that aras, to become one with their charan. So by sharing these teachings, I would have made many mistakes, and I would have made many mistakes. You, the Sadh Sangat, can forgive me, and we ask Sadhguru Sahib Ji to bless us all through this camp and through our lives so we can become one with Akal Purkh Waheguru. Because at the end of the day, that is what we are here for. That is what we are on this earth for, is to become one with Akal Purkh Waheguru. So forgive me for my mistakes, and we ask Sadhguru Sahib Ji to bless us all. Deho sajjan asis sadiyan jo hove sahib se umed lekha kathe na shutiya khin khin bhulan har ਬਖਸ਼ਨਹਾਰ ਬਖਸ਼ ਲੈ ਨਾਨਕ ਪਾਰ ਉਤਾਰ
ਜਿਸ ਦੇਵੈ ਪੁਰਖ ਵਿਧਾਤਾ ਹਰ ਰਸ ਤਿਨ ਹੀ ਜਾਤਾ ਜਮ ਕੰਕਰ ਨੇੜ ਨ ਆਇਆ ਸੁਖ ਨਾਨਕ ਸਰਣੀ ਪਾਇਆ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
ਵਾਹਿ